Hey guys, thanks for back to Resto Restoration. As you got another project. What you're looking at is a vintage 1987 Marui Ninja. These are pretty cool buggies. If you don't know about these, definitely do a little bit of Googling on this one. They're pretty cool. This is number kit 11 in the Marui catalog. Shares its DNA with the Shogun right here. I'll show you that real quick. And also a Marui Coors stock car racer. And I'll show you that too. So pretty cool cars, definitely rare. And they are coming up little by little now that people are seeing what these cars are. They're picking them up. And they're not cheap. They can be pretty expensive. Needed a couple shafts for it. It needed a motor. It's got a Dynamite 20 on it, in it right now. It needed some screws and things like that. Gear cover right here. So I found a Shogun one that would work. So, which is kind of nice. You can, you can use parts from other cars and make one. That's cool. The body is from Team Blue Groove. The decals are from MCI. So if you're doing a restorative RC car, or restoration, I shouldn't say restorative, then those are the guys you want to get a hold of. So, right there, show you the inside. So typically there would be a little bracket that you would put your on and off switch there, but I find that to be a bad place for these old cars, because you don't want to put your hand in there and risk cracking the shell or anything like that. So I relocated the on and off switch on the bottom. You'll see that in the video how I've done that. And yeah, lettered the wheels up, painted a couple parts in the car. Driver's all done up nicely. I had to make a little steering wheel. I didn't have it. And there's the part that I needed to get from the Shogun, right there, that I did get from a Shogun to complete that. So right here, these areas tend to spread under load and will cause the gears to strip. Right here, you'll see I have just to be cautious, I use a zip tie to keep those areas tight. Don't have to, but these gears don't pop up anywhere hardly ever. So you strip it, you're in trouble. So that's why I suggest sticking with just a mild motor. You're good to go. This one we're running in a Futaba MC 230 in it as well, which is good. So super stoked on this car. Cannot wait to show you the running portion. That's actually going to be in this video. So I'm not going to go on too much longer. I'm going to let you see that portion as well. So let's take a look at what it took to make the Ninja come together like this. And then we're going to hit the running portion of the video. All that's going to start right now. Alrighty guys, so as you see right now, we got all the Ninja pieces out of the box. And we're gonna go and start breaking everything down. I'm gonna have to log everything, make sure everything is condition-wise redeemable or worth keeping. Alrighty guys, as you can tell, we're at the decal stage. So I got all the repop decals cut and ready to be applied to the body. I need to take off this protective film and see what it looks like underneath. And yeah, then we're getting one step closer to getting this old bad boy done. Let's go ahead and remove the film. All right, so now we got all the electronics in, motors in, car is completely nice and washed, got the lettering on the tires. They feel really good now. Still a little hard, but not too bad. Then we had to modify the mount for the driver a little bit because I felt like he was a little too high still. So I had to cut just a little bit of it down. I want him to be seen. All right, so our driver's all done up, of course. We got our wing painted up. It's looking good. Let's go ahead and put the body on. We got the film off. And we just need to put the decals on. Alrighty guys, so what we're doing right now is going to make an on-off switch access switch underneath of the car instead of having to crawl your fingers inside or take the body off and risk breaking it. So you want to try to keep the body on this thing and leave it alone because it's pretty fragile right in these areas and you can break them, you can crack them. So instead of having to move it like that or put your finger underneath it, risk cracking anything, we don't want to do any of that. So we're going to make a little area right in back here. Just cut a little bit of material out, real clean like, and then put our little switch inside and our holder right there on the bottom. It'll be real clean, it'll look professional. This is how you would normally do it, like the Shoguns. You would have that little bracket where the on and off switch hangs in, but you gotta put your hands underneath, and we don't wanna do that, not this car. It's more of a runner anyways. It's got some dings on this chassis, so don't feel bad modifying this one. Alright guys, as you can tell, everything's all done up. The body's all finished up. I got the wing mounted. I got the stems for the wing all painted up this nice silver to kind of match the front a little bit right here. So that looks really good. Almost looks like a katana sword or something coming through the body. Kind of crazy. So looks really good. Also, I will say you can adjust the turnbuckles here and you can have more camber if you want, this way or that way, which is kind of cool. Very trick. And also the same for the back. So right now I just have a stock setup on that. And also they do make a conversion kit for this car. I just found that out. You could probably find more information about that conversion kit online, but I'll show you a little bit of what I got here for you. Pretty cool. Now what we're gonna do is button this up a little bit with some zip ties. We're gonna go to a speed test first, and then we'll do the running portion. Quick speed test to see how fast we're going. Got it based off at 0. $18 miles an hour. That's not bad. Not bad. All right, let's do the running portion of the video. And she is off. Right away, this car has immediate takeoff, like it's a really hard launching RC car. On low speed, it has a wider turning radius. You can get the back out sometimes too. Like, well, you can. It will rotate nicely. Pull this little piece of pine straw out of there. But as you can tell, I mean,
I know 18 miles an hour may not seem that great, but it's geared somewhat low, I think. But and it's only using a mild motor, so it's, you know, nothing too crazy. It'll lift that front wheel up on one side each. Yep. So, got a little drift action there. Car's a hoot. Ninja ain't no joke. All right, let's do a little bit of off-roading, or what I like to call off-roading now. Let's get those front wheels to show us some rooster tails as well. See if I can get it to dance a little bit for us. It just wants to stick to the ground, which is great. Nice. All right, let's go do a little bit more off-roading on some horrible concrete. Get ready for off-roading a little bit. The turning radius on this one isn't as good as your typical two-wheel drive cars, but it's not horrible. But it sucks up the bumps pretty good. All right, so let's go ahead and do a jump. All right, so let's go ahead and do a little bit of a jump. We're not gonna do not too crazy, because these four-wheel drive cars are not the happiest when there's jumps involved, these old ones. But we'll do one. Probably gonna do the middle one here, because it's not too crazy. Let's see what it does. See, luckily it landed in thick grass. Ninja actually looks pretty good into crazy grass, doesn't it? All right. Got a little bit of air. Not gonna overdo it too much with the air. Do it one more time and that's about it. Usually when they land with the front wheels hitting the ground first. Good enough for me. All right, let's go ahead and bring her in. Alrighty, that's gonna be a wrap on this bad boy. Appreciate you guys for watching my videos. You guys give me the inspiration and the motivation to do these cool ones. And yeah, we love the 80s RC, guys. 90s, 2000s, of course, but something special about the 80s, right? So, I gotta give a big shout out to MCI. I gotta give a big shout out to Team Blue Groove. You know, without you guys, this car would probably not be running and would not be here today. So, huge thanks to those guys. And yeah, I think she turned out pretty good. Speed's pretty decent, not too shabby. So, hey, hit a like and subscribe. I promise you're not gonna want to miss what's coming up, guys. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.